Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. Continue.
Okay, we are live, and obviously, as we promised yesterday,
We
that
are a little late.
hey, we're a little late, but I think by now you are used to it. it happens sometimes, but yeah, we'll try our best from the next live
Yeah.
onwards. But as we promised yesterday, that we'll come today live with you guys to have a chat about to analyze
Mm.
the Navi Mumbai leg of the ongoing WPL 2026.
Mm.
Obviously, it has been a dream leg so far for RCB, 4 wins out of 4 games. But yes, I think a lot of questions for DC going forward.
Mm.
Only 1 win in 4 games. UP Warriors, after a tough start,
Mm.
made a strong comeback, 2 wins, and both times against the defending champions.
Mm.
And now a lot of questions for the defending champions also, Mumbai
Yeah.
Indians also. But overall, Tushadi, what is your view?
Basically, two teams I think from this leg are going to
Yeah,
go happy,
yeah,
which is RCB and UP Warriors,
yes.
and the other three teams will have a lot of questions but no answers probably as of now. But what I liked about DC though is what Jemima said. After the match yesterday, Jemima said, "So for the next few games,
Mm.
we will just go all out because we have nothing to lose." Which is true. They have lost
Mm.
so many matches that there is nothing else to lose. It's almost like this could be the first time that you're going to see a
Mm.
knockouts without, and not
Yes,
only a knockouts. I mean, DC has always qualified directly for the finals,
yes.
which is what I think RCB is going to do this time,
Mm.
and it will be a fight between UP and MI is what I feel.
Okay, not
Heart
even GG.
Heart wants DC, but
Difficult.
practicality thinks
It's very difficult. But you are
yes.
not considering GG Gujarat Giants?
Oh no, I think absolutely imbalanced team.
Yes.
GG's balance is far worse than DC's. I
Mm.
think DC's biggest problem right now would be Maizane Cap.
Mm.
And
Unfortunately.
Marizane Cap's batting that too has
Yes.
made her that problem.
Mm.
Nothing else. And you can see somewhere she knows, and especially after the way Lucy Hamilton batted yesterday, I think serious concerns for Marizane Cap.
Yes, absolutely. And for GG, again, that over dependency
Oh
on
yeah,
overseas players.
absolutely. I think the unfortunate part is Gigi, because from the beginning itself, I think in the auctions also they did not
Mm.
keep in mind that it's not all right to have such a lot of dependence on overseas players, so they went on like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just checking, by the way, this Olam was not coming, huh? Olam
Okay.
was not. Anyway, as I said, I think for Gigi again, the problem begins with the fact that um, when you went into the auction, what were you thinking? That is where I thought Gigi was extremely clear that our main players will be Beth Mooney,
Mm.
um, Ashley Gardner, Georgia Wareham, the Australians mainly. And then they added Sophie Devine and Danny White Hodge. And they were pretty happy with it. But Anushka happened.
Mm.
And I think Anushka's injury and Beth Mooney's form is going to cost Gigi the most. Why will it cause DC anything? I don't know. But yeah.
Yes, yes, absolutely. But as you mentioned, I think UP Warriors are going into the Vadodara League with a
Oh yeah.
you know too much confidence. After
Yeah, I
two
think,
consecutive wins.
and that too against the defending
Yes.
champions, who, by the way, are far, at least on paper,
Mm.
MI was far more settled than UP. But UP also has their own concerns in, say, a Kiran Navgire. What happens to
Mm.
Kiran Navgire now?
Yes.
That will be, I think, the biggest question. Do you go on with her, or do you actually what?
No, no. I am trying from here. Oh, now it's coming.
Because there are two people added. The moment you remove yourself, that will also go.
Okay.
Remove yourself.
1 second.
Don't remove us, huh? Yeah, see?
Okay.
It's a two people thing.
Yeah.
So that's fine. That's why I said about the Olam logo. Guys, if you think what are we doing? Are we mad because we
No.
are doing that? No, it's just that it's a sponsored thing, and you of course have to get the sponsor elements right. But yeah, getting back to the point, I think Gigi, obviously, Anushka's injury is causing Gigi.
Mm.
The other factor, Gigi's bowling was. while Gigi is over dependent on foreigners
Hmm.
or overseas players rather, but their bowling depends on Indians. So
Yes.
that paradoxical issue exists for them.
Yes, absolutely. And when it comes to the Indian options also, if you see with the ball, it's mostly dependent with the new ball on Renuka Singh Thakur,
Yeah,
and then it's Kashbi Gautam,
yeah,
how she does with the ball.
yeah,
And when it comes to spinners, obviously Georgia Wareham is there,
yeah,
Sophie Devine is there,
yeah,
so that is where you get your 16 overs.
yeah.
And then some overs from Tanuja Kanwar, some overs from Rajeshwari Gaikwad. That is how, and Ashley Gardner, few overs,
Yeah.
because she is not bowling
I
those
think
four
Ashley
overs.
Garrett, yeah.
Under bowled herself only.
And that too, she's the second year as captain.
Yes,
It's not like
yeah.
it's her first year as captain. With Aliza Healy retiring, I'm over and over again saying that she's not doing herself a favor when it
Mm.
comes to the Australian captaincy. Because look, WPL captaincy is one thing, but to actually say that you're going to become an Australian captain this way, I doubt Australia is going to take such risks.
Yes, absolutely. Tushari, one top bowler for you in this league.
What a bad question, Lauren Bell.
Yeah.
There is no other bowler who can come even remotely close to how Lauren Bell has bowled. Oh, and she has kind of restored faith in pace bowling because in
Mm.
T20 is we often completely forget the art of pace bowling. We try to we still consider the leg spinners, because they get wickets more. But the swing, the original, the art of swinging, the seam,
Especially
uh,
in India on
especially in
flat
India on
pitches.
flat pitches with dew.
Mm.
Oh, she's. When I say she's beautiful, not in the sense that most of you are saying. When I'm saying she's beautiful, what I mean is her book. Just
Yes.
to clarify. Yeah, because the 1 million subscribers are definitely not for her bowling.
Okay, some brutal truth there, but yeah. Okay, next. Now the bowler is gone. Any batter that you have been impressed in this leg? Any particular batter?
um, no, not from RCB.
Maybe Phoebe Litchfield.
But it's not something new.
New, yeah. You expect,
It would be new had she scored two 350s consecutively.
yeah, or maybe 100.
Or maybe no,
Yeah,
still. I
that.
mean, for example, yesterday
Hmm.
Mandana did score a 96,
Huh.
but Mandana
You
has not
expect.
been impressive enough, to be honest.
Hmm.
Um, that is where I'm thinking. I think, oh, Nadine
Leisurely.
de Klerk, of
Nadine
course.
de Klerk.
Nadine de Klerk, the way she finished the innings, and Lizelle Lee.
Leisurely.
Yes, Lizelle Lee has been extremely impressive, other than her communication skills. But as I said the other night
Yeah.
as well, it seems like communication skills and cricketers don't go hand in hand.
Yes. Okay, Trishati. One match that you are going to remember from this league, the season opener,
Yes, of course.
Mumbai RCB,
Mumbai RCB.
or maybe the heartbreaking one, GGDC,
Yes, why not? But I would say Mumbai RCB
Mumbai
because I
RCB.
think the
First
way
game of the
Nadine de
season.
Klerk, no, I think the way Nadine de
Hmm.
Klerk,
And at one stage, the
is-
winning percentage was like what? It's
yes,
very, very less. I think it was around one or two something.
exactly. And at that, and also the way she
Hmm.
finished, there's
Single
one thing,
handedly.
absolutely. And she did that.
Hmm.
See, the thing is with Nadine de Klerk, the admiring part is she has been now doing it for at least 3 4 matches.
Yes.
So I think that the philosophy that she said
Hmm.
and the clarity of thoughts, when she comes out and when she says, you can't give up. I was not having a good day. I was dropped thrice, but I
Hmm.
thought, let me stick on. Let me stay on. Let me get, because any great batter would tell you you cannot score runs in the dressing room.
Hmm.
Whatever you have to do in the in the field itself. So I would say yes, definitely. But if you ask me one innings
Hmm.
that has had like left an impact, it would be Asha Shobna's innings against Gigi.
Yes.
I think that was wonderful. You expect Phoebe Litchfield to hit those shots.
Hmm.
You expect Meg Lanning to play well, but the way Asha Shobna played, um,
And even Bharti Fulmali also.
But Bharti, you expect.
Expect,
Bharti, you
yeah.
know, she has played those innings in the
Domestic.
domestic, but yeah, I would say first Asha Shobna and second Radha Yadav
Radha
Sims.
Yadav. Oh, what a knock that
Yeah.
was. Yes, 43 for 4, and from there,
Yeah.
105 run partnership. I think no one expected that thing to
Yeah,
happen.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, okay. I think the basic points are done
Yeah,
from the Navi Mumbai leg.
that's why I've brought it out, no?
Yes. But before that, we just talk about the India squad
Oh
also.
yes,
Yes,
please,
then
please.
we'll take the questions
Yeah.
together. Okay, so India have announced two squads yesterday. That squad for the test match,
Yeah.
the pink ball test is yet to be announced.
Mm.
Okay, so for the T20 series, T20 series in Australia,
Mm.
Harmanpreet Kaur the captain, Smriti Mandhana vice captain, Shefali Verma, Renuka Singh Thakur, Sri Charani, Vaishnavi Sharma, Kranti Gaur, Sneh Rana, Dipti Sharma, Richa Ghosh wicketkeeper, G Kamalani or another wicketkeeper, Arundhati Reddy, Amanjot Kaur, Jemima Rodriguez, Bharti Fulmali, and Shriyanka Patel.
Mm.
And in for the ODI series, Harmanpreet Kaur and Smriti Mandhana, captain, vice captain, Shefali Verma,
Mm.
Renuka Singh Thakur, Sri Charani, Vaishnavi Sharma, Kranti Gaur, Snehana, Dipti Sharma, Richa Ghosh wicketkeeper, G Kamalan wicketkeeper, Kashmi Gautam, Amanjot Kaur, Jemima Rodriguez, and Harlin Deol.
Test match they haven't
No,
announced.
they haven't announced yet.
That's good. But anyway, well, fair enough. Let's take. How many questions have you guys asked? Okay, let's start taking
Yeah.
questions. We are going to stay here forever, it seems. Manikanta is saying, wait for Smriti's captaincy still continues for ODIs. Maybe if the series was with weaker nation, Smriti could have been appointed as captain. I'm still clueless why is Harmanpreet Kaur still the captain. I think it was time to move on, but well, what do I say? Okay, there's a super chat. Let's take that. Trisha, what are your thoughts on Mahika Gaur? With a little more experience, I think England will have a fantastic pace pair in Lauren and her.
Yes, absolutely. Left arm pacer and very young prospect. And I think we have seen her in action, for those under 19 matches and,
Yeah.
and in 100 also.
Yeah.
I think Mike got. But yeah, exciting prospect. But I think again, you need some consistency to break into the senior team. And if she manages to do that in going forward, you absolutely can have two fantastic options. Lauren Bell and from another end is Mike Gabor.
Perfect. Anj 480 saying, hi Trishadi, do you think DC can make a comeback as it has 4 matches remaining compared to other teams which play almost 5 games? No. UP plays 3 more games, Mumbai plays 3 more games, RCB plays 4 more games, GG plays 4 more games, Delhi plays 4 more games. So if Delhi can win all 4, then I think Delhi will qualify.
With 10 points, they
Yeah,
definitely qualify.
and I do think that there are chances they might. Anj 480 is asking, Heidi, I think DC bowlers are not performing well, which is also putting pressure on Jemmy as captain. What do you think about it? I completely agree. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. We always and there's a saying that a captain is as good as her or
That
his team.
yeah,
So if your teammates are not performing, as a captain you cannot win games single handedly.
correct.
As an individual batter or bowler, you can perform with
Correct.
wickets with the ball or maybe scoring some fantastic outstanding knock with the bat. But as captain, you need other teammates to step up
Yeah.
when some responsibilities have been giving to you to
Yeah.
perform at a particular stage.
Yeah.
Those players need to step up and deliver. If
Yeah.
they do not in a continuous manner, then as a captain you cannot do things properly. I think that might be affecting Jemima the captain, and it happens, and it can happen. Your first season as a captain, that too for a franchise like DC who have
Yeah.
been super consistent for the last 3 years in WPL. So it happens, but yeah, I think lot more time is left for Jemima to learn, and I think she will overcome the issues.
Anj is again asking how Heidi, how matches should DC win to qualify for playoff? Minimum 3, maximum 4.
Yeah.
भानुमति मैक्सिमम 4 ही ऑप्शन है उससे ज्यादा जीतेगी भी कैसे Bhanumati is saying, do you think that playing in Nicola Carey has been hurting Mumbai's combination? They just don't seem to be getting two spin and pace options. Exactly what I think Shorjani wrote and we were discussing.
Yes, absolutely.
Go ahead,
See,
explain please.
Nicola Carey has been fantastic.
Mm.
Whatever responsibilities Mumbai have given to her, I think she has done it beautifully. With the bat, she has done whenever
Mm.
you know in crunch situation, whenever partnership needed, she did it with Nat
Yeah.
Shiverbrand, with the Harmanpreet Kaur, the match winning partnership. She done it with the ball also. See, she started as a the second fiddle or the third option as a sim
Mm.
bowling option. But when you are not going to, we're not picking someone like Shabnam Ismail. She's doing
Mm.
the job with the new ball. She's
Mm.
taking that responsibility.
Mm.
So from her side, I think everything is fine. But the combination is somewhat getting hearted. You are not picking someone like Shabnam Ismail. You
Mm.
also want someone like Halle Matthews at the
Mm.
top. But just because of Nicola Carey performing, you cannot being drop her. You
Mm.
cannot telling her, okay, we are not going to pick you.
Pick. Uh-huh.
And that can happen
Yeah.
when some player is performing for you. You cannot just go and say just because of combination we're not going to pick you. Then that is not help that player as a in terms of trust
Yeah.
and the trust between the franchise and the player. That is what I'm saying. So I think somehow, despite a player like Nicola Carey performing for the team, is not helping the team
Yeah.
just when it comes to the team combination.
Yeah.
I think they badly need Shabnam Ismail. You
Yeah.
cannot go into a match without Shabnam Ismail.
True.
But for that, I think the Halle Matthews is the only player right now that they have to opt out. Otherwise, there is no option.
Absolutely. Bhanumati is saying Smriti batting is a concern. Though she scored 96, she has been losing her shape that she was known for. She's not looking fit. She's trying to use too much of power these days.
Yeah.
I could not have agreed more. And thank you, Bhanumati, for saying this, because if we had said it, a lot of people would have had issues. But I do think that, and that is why the 96 that we saw yesterday was not something that made me feel great about her batting, because I think I've seen much better
Better, yeah.
innings from her. Bhanumati, why did the team go with Bharti Fulmali? They could have included a pace bowling all rounder instead. We are looking for one. But who is the pace bowling all rounder here?
I think only Kashbi was your option.
Hmm.
But yeah, as as you told yesterday only in the live,
Hmm.
that maybe in the T20 format,
Hmm.
especially considering the
Hmm.
WPL for
Hmm.
performance, she has not done enough to be in the
Hmm.
T20 squad. I think that is why she has been given a chance in the ODI setup.
Hmm.
Going forward, keeping an eye on the next cycle,
Hmm.
ODI cycle, I think she is definitely going to be a crucial option.
Hmm.
But instantly, considering her performance in the WPL, I
Hmm.
think she has not managed to convince the selectors that okay, I am the option that you are looking for. That is why maybe as a backup finisher role,
Hmm.
maybe they have gone with someone like Bharati Phulmali, who
Hmm.
has been showing some consistency
Hmm.
despite showing her, batting at a strike rate of 190 plus or
Correct.
240. So I think that is why they have gone for Bharati Phulmali.
Manikanta Suri, MI's problem is more of their opening. I feel Matthews was on and off. They didn't have proper backup for opener. Looks now it is settled. You think it's going to be Sajna and Matthews? I
No.
doubt. Manikanta, as long as Smriti is performing well for India, no worries. But where is she performing well for India? In the semis and finals, she does not have
Hmm.
runs. Bhanumati, oh, you mean bilateral series? Yes, bilateral she is doing well. Bhanumati Bandhu says DC should continue with Hamilton. She offers three skills and has been better than Cap. Looks like Nandini Sharma and Cap switched their batting style. Absolutely what we were talking about. Lucy Hamilton's yesterday. Are you Bhanumati?
Huh? No.
Bhanumati has
Oh,
written
just
things that
same
we have
things.
been discussing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I thought whether you are Bhanumati or not.
Real ID.
Yeah, come from your real ID, Sneha. But yeah, Bhanumati, I think you are absolutely right. The way Lucy Hamilton batted, I'm not saying every single day she's going to get
Yeah.
30 of 10 balls or 12 balls, but the fact that
Getting
Marizanne Cap
30.
has Marizanne Cap has been looking that she's scared to bat, which
Yes.
is so unlike Marizanne Cap. Marizanne Cap can herself score 30 of 19 odd balls.
Yes.
It's not like she's not capable of it. But now, with her not being so consistent with the ball and with
Yeah.
Lucy being able to score runs,
Mm.
it'll be a huge pressure for Marizanne Cap. Manikanta, I like the venues Australia have chosen for series. There are different venues for each match except last two ODIs. Originally, Melbourne was supposed to hold the last ODI. Yes, I think that's one thing that I noticed about the schedule, and I really liked about the schedule.
Mm.
Even when you go to England next year, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
The venues are changing with every match, and I'm sure you will see that happen in India soon. Manikanta, women cricketers are getting exposure to same venues as men's. This is where I'm disappointed at there is still difference in India. Women's are not exposed to same venues as men's. Lol. True. It's true. But it will start happening for sure.
Mm.
Manikanta, is the show not starting on time? No, sorry. We actually got entangled in some other work. That's why it took a little time. So I'm extremely sorry for that. Manikanta, big ODI series for Shafali. If she proves well, she can seal the opener spot. Pratika can bat at number 3 and Jemmy at number 4 after Harman retirement. But Harman is the captain. How are you talking about her retirement? Harman is the captain in ODIs. Ushnik, RCB working almost in auto mode. Dropping Prema after first match was a bad idea. Did not expect from a side leading by Smriti. Patil is a real prodigy. Patil is a proven prodigy. She has
Yeah.
proven herself, but injuries are kept has kept her away.
Yes, absolutely. From the T20 World Cup in 2024, from October, I think she has now making a comeback for India.
Yeah,
A long time. You know what? I think it's 13, 14 months gap.
yeah,
If you can see. So I think back to back injuries have been an issue for Shriyanka Patil.
yeah.
That is why this delayed comeback for her. But yeah, I think she has been doing well. And if she manages to keep continuing this and eventually if RCB end up winning WPL, I
Mm.
think she will go into that series with a high confidence.
Yeah, so true. Mm. Viraj More award on Jemmy's batting. 4 games haven't crossed 15 total captaincy pressure. Seems like it. The way she's bucketing,
Short selections.
yeah,
That is the
extremely
issue.
poor.
Hmm.
Even the boundary that she hit yesterday to
Hmm.
Sayali, why would you need to do that when you have lost 2 early wickets? And you have an entire 18 overs to go.
Yeah.
You have Shafali Verma at the other end. Uh, well, what do I say? Ushnik Chakraborty, am I result oriented overseas dependent as usual? First 2 years they are not utilized Aman. Now throwing her every situation, shifting Kamalini low is a bad idea. I agree.
Absolutely.
Nirala Sarka is saying, what should DC do to win the remaining matches and will they change their playing 11 team for the upcoming match? Thank you. Like the stream. Thank you, Nirala Sarka, and also all of you like the stream, please. Um, what DC need to do is they need to go back to the drawing board and get their basics right, especially players like Jemima Rodriguez and Marizane Cap. If someone tells me that DC is losing because of lack of quality players, then
That is
I'm
not
not
the
going to
case.
agree.
Yes.
But if it is because of those quality players not executing properly, then I'm 100% on it because I have not seen a poorer execution of batting or a poorer batting display from Jemima in a long, long time. And Cappy is giving her some sort of competition, which definitely is not needed. You know. Uh, and Nirala Sirka, thank you so much for liking the stream. Please do share. Subscribe to the channel as well. Ushnik, Gigi surprisingly doing well at first leg. The domestic recruits are responding. Anushka, Kanika, Tanuja performing as per expectation. Aussie overseas are not divine, rather are underperforming. So true. So true. I think after the first 2 games, Ash Gardner, the batter, has also
Hmm.
fizzled out. Ash Gardner, the bowler, is looking for matchups. Beth Mooney, the wicketkeeper, is gone. Beth Mooney, the batter, is also somewhere lost. Georgia Wareham, the bowler, anyway, I did not think was going to be super effective. But the batter, I did think will be more effective than she's turning out to be. And yeah, divine is divine. Dex, Trisha sponsor elements के आगे रखो shop থেকে. Always. They are the ones who give our salary, no? We have to keep them. Ushnik Chakraborty, UP Various, finally Meg catching up with her resources. Happiness is hurling exposed so-called Modan cricket rubbish like retired out, entertained by PR Prince Nair. Sadly, he had
PR
less
Prince
idea.
Nair.
It's okay, just give him. Look, I think you have to give Nair also a little time. I don't think, the way the retired out has been spoken about, it seems like Nair has a personal agenda against
No,
Hurleen. And I don't think that's the case, right?
no, and it cannot be a case for any
Yeah,
coach with a team.
yeah,
And I think Nair clearly said himself only that you know it's very different from men's cricket.
yeah.
Men's cricket you need more time to understand the role, to make understand the player the role,
Yeah.
that what role that I need, or what role the team might need from you. So I think that was the case. That is why we went for that move. That at that stage maybe we thought someone like Chloe Tran, someone like other power hitters can be beneficial for us. Yes, it didn't work out. We lost the game, but again, that doesn't mean that we don't trust someone like Harlan Dole. She did in the next game only. So I think he is trying hard, his best. And see, it is not easy when you coach someone individually and when you coach a team. And apart from coaching is a different game, and managing a team is a different game. You have to manage someone like McLennan, someone like Chloe Tran. They're all international stars, so it's not easy for someone like Abhishek Nair. So I think he might take some time, but he has all the capabilities. What I believe that he can be a good coach, but let's give him some time.
I agree. Manikantha, I agree with Bhanumati, though I am fan of MI, they're not using all 11. Somehow they're filling 11. Yes, that's what happened to Nalla Reddy.
Yeah,
You know, and it's unfortunate because such a
very
young
unfortunate.
talent, you did not even give her one over. And as Snehashish was saying, just before the live, think of this: you got your debut cap from the legend herself, Julan Goswami, and you're thinking, I will prove myself, I'll do something, and then you don't even get one delivery to goal.
Yes.
That's absolutely
As a player, you
unfortunate.
wait for this kind of opportunity.
Yeah.
And when you got an opportunity, you didn't ask for a single over.
Yeah.
I think it completely ruined her debut, I will
Yeah.
say.
Ushnik, UP Warriors, the Deepti paradox can be solved by one bold call fixing her order 5 or 6. I think it should be 5.
Five.
Finish all the discussion,
Deepti
put her at
Sharma
5
should
and
be
finish it.
at number 5.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has now got the power hitting as well. So, um, Abhijit Somaranjan, should Kamalini be part of Indian World Cup squad? Is there a better backup wicketkeeper option in first class cricket? There will always be a better backup wicketkeeper option. That's Lord Tanya Bhatia. Someone calls her Lord Tanya Bhatia.
Yesterday in the live.
Yeah. But Tanya will always be your best wicketkeeper in India, and would rank very high in the global circuit as well. But she cannot bat at all. So that is where I think G Kamalini is a good option.
Yes. I think Mamata Madhyala can be a good option going forward.
Yes, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Yeah. Ravi Sinha, in terms of using personals, WBBL and 100 are way ahead of WPL. How many times you would see teams playing rather utilizing 7 to 8 players consistently with rest of the players being fillers for the 11? Well, I think WPL will eventually catch up probably, but yeah, I think.
By the way, Tishar, I have a
Hmm.
question regarding this wicketkeeper thing.
Hmm.
In your World Cup,
Hmm.
ODI World Cup, Uma Chetri is your second wicketkeeper. But
Hmm.
Uma Chetri is not in the ODI setup for the Australia tour. There is
No, Uma Chetri became your second wicket keeper because Yastika Bhatia got injured.
injured.
Otherwise, I don't think she was in the pecking order too
Hmm.
high. Because it was the World Cup, you could not suddenly have asked G Kamalini to come and
Yeah.
become the wicket keeper. Who's the wicket keeper this time round?
This time G Kamalini and Richa.
Exactly. Hmm. Where was I? Yeah. Uh,
By the way, Virat Kohli 50 not out.
Sports fan. I never understand how Tita Sadhu goes into that franchisee where she's so low in pecking order that she doesn't get chances. Yeah, it's very hard on
Very, I
her.
am
I
very
thought
sad
very unfair on
that
her.
4 matches gone. We are yet to
Yeah.
see Titas in action, and I
And
think
it's not even like their bowlers are bowling superbly that
yes,
Titash cannot come in.
yes,
I'm sorry, I got a little extra passionate there.
it happens.
Because I really had faith in Titash's abilities and
Again, injury
potentials. Yeah.
at wrong time.
Injury, so true. Viraj More, UP comeback shows what a good captain and coach can do to a fresh team. ठीक है. Okay. Sports fan, since India men's side is choking badly, India men's side is choking badly, had to come here for distraction. Sports fan. Manikantha Suri, I think I liked about this leg is contribution from India lower order batters in batting. Yes.
Hmm.
Ushnik Chakrabarti, season over. I know you disagree, but Lee and Laura should not be in 11 together. Told about Lucy too. Ushnik, start watching matches. If you are talking about Lizelli and Laura Woolward not being in the same playing 11, then you are watching some different WPL. Come back, watch WPL 2026, watch the highlights, and then tell me that you're making any sense to your own self. Forget about to me. You know, just the problem, Ushnik, is, and I expected better from you. I'm naming you and I'm saying I expected better from you because you are a regular viewer and you watch women's cricket. For you to go biased on this was extremely, disappointing. Ushnik, only silver lining for DC is Nandini, fearless, bounced, yorked, bowling her heart out, might not get quick national call, precisely the way Indian team operating. See, that's the problem. There is a problem the way you look at DC, the franchisee. Because if you ask me, I'll give you 10 positives out of this. One, nobody expected Lizel Lee to be the keeper that Lizel Lee turned out to be.
Yes.
Number two, nobody expected Laura Woolward to bat the way she batted at number three. Point three, yesterday, I think Shafali Verma showed what Shafali Verma is capable of. Number four, N. Sri Charani, the way she has fielded in this WPL has been a revelation after the India Sri Lanka series. Number four, the way N. Sri Charani has been bowling and has been used in the death overs. Nandini Sharma, yes, absolutely. Lucy Hamilton, bringing in Lucy Hamilton. Chanel Henry herself played a very good knock of 46. The bigger puzzle is Marizanne Cap's batting and Jemima. I'm telling you, the moment Marizanne Cap starts scoring and the moment Jemmy starts scoring, this team will be completely different. And for every naysayer now coming and writing that, oh, you know what, DC cannot play Laura and Lee
Easily.
together, suddenly we'll say, oh, what a playing 11 selected. And we have seen that happening to Shriyanka.
Yeah.
Before that 5 wicket haul, who is Shriyanka? She's overhyped and blah blah. And then somebody said, "Oh, you're saying just one performance." We aren't. We are very consistent people as such. Prajwal Pavan is saying, "Hey guys, hey Prajwal."
I
Denver Johnson. The problem with Jemmy is that she's not able to separate herself from Jemmy the captain and Jemmy the player. Correct. She needs to come off this, else it will affect her performance in the Australia series upcoming. No, I don't think, because there she's not a captain,
yeah.
right? I think it is absolutely a WPL thing where she feels that because, see, you are captaining a Laura Woolward who has taken her team to the 2 3 World Cup finals. You are captaining someone like a Shafali who herself has a World Cup as a captain, under 19 World Cup as a captain she has won. So I think there are a number of places Indian team to फिर भी छोड़ दो. Actually, to be honest, Nandini Sharma, Nikki Prasad, ये एक दो लोग छोड़ के, all of them are Jemmy senior that she's leading the
Cap.
pack. Marizanne Cap, you're leading Marizanne Cap, for God's sake. So there I think she's a little overwhelmed
Yeah.
by the occasion. And no, Kohli, don't play such shots. Oh, okay, that was Nitish Kumar. Then do whatever. But yeah, as I said, I think Australia series, the same thing won't happen.
Mm.
Ushnik, overall, very informed RCB about her unavailability, so they picked Harris with Wall. Bidding justified. Will Sutherland cause DC massively? Too early to comment on skipper Jemmy. Yeah, I think Sutherland has caused them. I think
Mm.
if they knew that Sutherland is not going to come, they would have gone for someone like Nadine
Nadine.
de Klerk, who can give you those overs as well as give you the batting.
Maybe
Or
Nicola
maybe a
Carey.
Nicola Carey.
Yeah.
Ushnik Chakraborty, correct me if I'm wrong. It is always difficult for Rana to perform well at DUE night because her ace ability of variation
Mm.
negated, but in England she may be more effective. There is no need to correct you because this is a
Yeah.
absolutely correct comment. Prajwal Pavan says Shafali Verma always scores well against RCB. I mean every time. Ushnik Chakraborty. Last year there was 15-20 members during 1 a.m. live. Yesterday was 100 plus at the time of forced stop. It is a different kind of satisfaction.
Yeah.
Snehajish, please.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's a beautiful comment. Yeah, I think yesterday only after the live ended, we were discussing the
Yeah.
same thing that now it's what it was around 1:15 a.m.
1:30.
Yeah, 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Around, and then we when we stopped the live, it was around 200 concurrent viewers. So that was the thing. And obviously Mohor was there. Mohor is a, a new member of our team. So me and Trishati was, telling her that thing only. There's all these people that you are saying right now, that 200 people watching us live at 1:30
Hasn't
a.m.
happened
Yeah,
overnight.
overnight. Yes, when we started this thing 1 year back, it was like, as you mentioned, 2, 3,
Yeah,
10, 15 tests like. But yeah, I think me and Trishati didn't stop there, continued, and with a belief that okay, one day it might happen, one day it might happen. Yeah, I think so far it has been a very good journey, and a big thank you to all of you guys. I
yeah,
think the way you have come and joined us, and always helped us to be in a fantastic discussion, where I think both of us always said that this discussion has been very fruitful.
yeah.
Yeah, and mostly logical questions. That is
Correct.
what we both love. When we comes to we chat with you guys, and that is why we always try to. Yes, we are again sorry that next time we come a little late. What we before
The
after
time we
telling,
promise,
yeah,
yeah.
the time we promise. But yeah, we always try to come and with have a chat with you, because always fruitful, and hopefully this is the start of a big journey. Hopefully it might continue.
Correct. Ushnik is saying Indian T20 cannot appreciate the thought of having no leggy. I completely agree.
Yes, yes.
But the problem is Asha has not given that much Asha.
I think if RCB could have
Persisted
contacted,
with
yeah,
Prema, we would have seen Prema.
yes, yeah.
I agree. Sports fan guys, I don't see any complaints by any of teams regarding horrible scheduling this season. Have teams become used to play on back-to-back days or what? Yes, I think teams are like because there are series coming up, so I think the players also want to finish one tour, the other tour.
Yeah.
They are not worried about this thing alone, scheduling alone. Manikanta, India has best chance to win multi-format series in Australia since long time. I hope so.
Yeah, it will not be easy that
Yeah.
much.
Don't go by what happened in the semifinals.
Yes,
Don't.
yes.
Ushnik. Trishadi asked about team yesterday. Full Mali can gel with Richa and Aman as Shafali delivered at least 2 overs. 11 Smriti Shafali,
Mm,
Jemi,
mm,
Harman,
mm,
Richa,
mm,
Deepti,
mm.
Aman, Full Mali, Patil, Shri, Krantiren.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
you are saying Amanjot Kaur and Renuka or Kranti, either of the two, are your pacers.
Pacers,
Sri Charni and Shriyanka Patil are your
spinners,
spinners with
16.
Deepti.
Mm. 20 overs here.
20 overs here. Shafali can chip in.
Yeah,
So can, yeah, Shafali can
yeah.
chip in
So your
only.
sixth bowling option is Shefali. 2 overs minimum. She can
Hmm.
chip. Nice, not a bad 11.
In Australia, England, I don't think so.
Yeah, you need one more
One more pacer.
proper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Where are you? Sports fan, do you see us calling back Nicola Carey on back of such great form? I do think so. I
we should call
positively
her back.
think so, especially because Talia McGrath is not working for them. No, when I say not working for them, not went away from their payroll, I meant out of form. Um, Ushnik, ODI little disappointed going too safe. Could take a risk with new faces. As we know from past, Harman will take a break for 1.5 matches and eventually Smriti has to run the troop.
Yes. Maybe that has been a pattern because of injury and
Yeah, yeah.
everything. Yes, but yeah, I
But
think
also, shouldn't that be the case? Just give Harman that slack. No,
yes,
cut her that slack.
yes.
Let her concentrate on T20I. She's not getting younger any day. So if she's the one, if what she's the one who's going to lead your
Mm.
T20I World Cup team, if she's the one who's going to lead your T20I World Cup team, might as well just relieve her from ODI's
Exactly.
duties is and let her concentrate on T20Is.
Point.
Then take a call if you have to after the World Cup.
Point. Absolutely.
Prajwal Pavan seems like Jemmy and Woolward should see their own highlights from the World Cup as a homework. I think Woolward just got out on one occasion, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Jemmy is the one who's more concerning and Marizane cap. Okay, Ank Gupta, Trishadi, I think with Sutherland withdrawal, it has affected DC
Mm.
because they retained her. The balance has been affected.
Balance. Mm.
That's the point. Okay, 3 Sing 5544. What is RCB taking things too casually? They don't have any overseas backup for their batters if any big day injury came. Why will anybody take anything casually is very difficult for me to understand. No, nobody is taking anything casually. Sudesh Hegre, I think Healy will get the best retirement in women's cricket. However, Sydney Sixer gave lap of honor in front
Yeah.
of 40K crowd. They know how to respect their legends, is what I'll say, and walk away from this. Anjali, now I think DC biggest problem is Cappy bowling and batting. Your thoughts? More than her bowling, I think she bowling is fine now, but her batting is a real terrible problem. Sports fan, I would like if teams like DC had some option of mid-season trade or purchase. Otherwise, season becomes monotonous when you know one team has no chance of winning. That is what you think. That's what you want to believe.
I think for that you need to have a longer
Hmm.
season.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
in a small tournament like this, you cannot
Yeah.
have a trade window
Yeah.
as such.
Nirala Sarka, what was the reason Annabelle Sutherland opted out of WPL this season? Any update on that? Guys, like the stream. There is only one like in the stream. हैं? Guys, क्या कर रहे हो? सिर्फ एक like क्यों है? मैंने भी जाके like. अरे यार मैं निकलती हूँ तो फिर सारे क्वेश्चंस मिस हो जाते हैं मेरे. रुको जरा. सबर
ये
करो.
तो हो गया था.
This one. What was the reason Annabelle Sutherland opted out of WPL? She has cited personal reasons.
Yeah.
I think a lot of cricket played is the main reason. Okay. Anjali is saying, and about the like, guys, come on, like the stream. Anjali V3R3H. Heidi, I think when two batters get set, Smriti has a problem in breaking the partnership. Your thoughts? I completely agree with you. But my bigger problem is Harman has the same problem, Smriti has the same problem, Jemmy has the same problem. अब जाए तो हम किसके पास जाए भाई?
When plan A is not working, there is an issue for each of one of them.
I think all of them should together go to the commentary box. And there is a certain Miss Raj sitting there commentating, and is very happy that has nothing else to do but commentate. Just bring her down and eat up some of the worms of her brains, because breaking a partnership is a bit of a problem with the Indian captains right now. The captains and the
the available options.
The available options, correct. Bhavana M. Reddy, rate WPL captaincy. Who did it best for the team apart from winning or losing the match? Reframe the sentence. Rate WPL captaincy so far. Okay, let's do out of 5 and let's start with the team at the top. Smriti. 3 out of 5, I think.
Yeah, 2.53.
3, yeah, 2.53. Then number 2 is MI. No,
it's MI right now.
MI right now, I think. Or UP could be, I don't know.
No, not UP.
Then MI. MI? Harman?
Harman 2.
Yeah,
2.5 because the combination is not working well.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, also I thought that Hurleen match, the field placement was pretty horrible. Then number 3 is UP.
Again 2.
Meg.
Yeah, I think they have made a good comeback. At least in the last 2 matches, they have, Meg has improved the way of using.
Yeah, that's why she has come from 1.5 to 2.
Exactly.
But also you will see her actually taking it towards the 5 mark. That I can assure you. Now she's in that zone with the bat, with captaincy. Now she will start dragging. I was telling this from the first game that she will need some time to adjust. Okay, Gardner
1.5.
0.5. Not even 1.5, 0.5. Gardner has been poor. The most Jemmy
1.
1.5. Yeah. 1.5 because she's a new captain. That's why I would be a little more That's about it. Anjali, hi dear. I think Jemmy is not performing well as captain, but she's a great leader, and the way she backed the young players was quite appreciable. Your thoughts? I completely agree with you.
Yes.
The way she jumps and will be. But I think at times she talks a lot. The other day when she was batting with Laura Woolward, and Laura Woolward was on fire. She's going and telling Laura Woolward 1 over 5 runs, and you could see Laura Woolward's face. She's like, and in her head she must be thinking, do you think me as a fool? Like I have. But also, I've seen Laura Woolward and even Marizane Cap very sweetly accommodates the
Yeah.
fact that she talks so much. Because the other day, when she was setting the field for Marizane Cap was just rubbing the ball, and Jemmy has already said five things to her. I can understand because she's saying
Yeah.
this, or should we have this, or should we have this? And all Marizane Cap did was,
I think Jamie is naturally very
yeah,
energetic, like Privilege Field.
yeah.
So I think it is very hard for her to control
Yeah,
that
and
thing.
she's way more energetic than Shafali also, who's younger
Yes,
to her.
yes.
Shafali is like, okay, I will bowl, no worries. ये थोड़ा हटा दो. ये इधर Jemmy is.
I think same problem for both Phoebe and
Have you
Jamie.
have you watched that video where Kranti Kaur is putting up songs and Phoebe first says no, and then she
And
goes
then you get to watch the
the
steps
Phoebe.
of
Yeah.
Privilege Field on Bihari songs.
Oh no, that's too good.
That was not my
Bhojpuri
playlist.
songs.
Not on my playlist.
Yeah, they're brilliant. But I also like the way Kranti Kaur says today my songs are going to
Ah,
be played.
yes.
Hak se.
Yeah, after winning that first game against
Yeah.
Mumbai, I think she was, signing some jerseys or
Yeah.
something for fans, and then only she made sure that her songs is going to be played
Yeah.
today.
Uh, Sports fan, do you see end of players like Hemlata and Navgiri in WPL? For the better good of WPL, for the betterment of
I think
WPL,
sadly,
yes.
yes.
Prajwal Pavan, Trisha, why do you support DC? So I had started supporting DC in the second, from the second season, no, from the third season, sorry. First two seasons I was supporting Gigi. I was actually not supporting Gigi. To be very honest, I was supporting Mithali Raj and she was in Gigi. So look, in WPL, I'm happy if anybody wins, but also the support comes from the fact that there are certain players whom
Yeah.
I like. In
Because
that
Meg Lanning
list,
was there,
um,
Jamie Miles there.
yeah, if you see the number
Okay.
of players that I like in a team, if I have to pick up. So for Mithali, I used to like Gigi. When she went away, DC was the only other
Yeah.
choice because I'm a Jemmy fan, I'm a Shafali fan, I'm a Marizane Cap fan, I'm a Meg Lanning fan. So all of them were in one team. तो कोई तो जगह ही नहीं था ना जाने का. तो मैं उधर ही थी खुश. Banikanta Suri. Smriti's dismissal in semi-final is bit unlucky, but in final she got 45, though it was bit scratchy. Good foundation given for opening stand. My views are different compared to yours. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. But my only view is 45 in a final from an opener is not okay. And it's an ODI final. If you had said the same thing about a T20 final, I would have
Yes.
said a fab knock, a fab,
Good
but
start.
a good start. Yeah, but 45 in an ODI final is not a good start. Bhanumati, Mumbai is playing some players to complete the playing 11. Feel bad for Nalla Reddy. I
Yeah.
thought she got injured, but later found the truth.
No, no.
Poor captaincy from Harman, not involved in game plans. You're not the only one. Even I thought something has happened to Nalla Reddy and she's not playing.
Yes, everyone I think will think the same way only.
Yeah,
That there must be some issue. That is why.
yeah,
But it is not the case, sadly.
yeah. Bhanumati, people should cut Abhishek Nair some slack. If his strategy paid off, people would have praised him forever. That's fine. I think even Abhishek Nair knows that, it has both the ages.
Yes.
If it's good, and especially it's a little more difficult for Abhishek because, the captain is Meg Lanning. So whatever good happens goes to Meg Lanning. Whatever bad
Yes.
happens goes to Abhishek Nair. It's okay. I'm as far as I know, and I've spoken very little to Abhishek Nair. The amount that I've spoken to him, I think he's very sorted. He's very patient. So he'll be fine. Devil King, Trisha Siso, DC must make these changes before the next leg in Vadodara. Lucy Hamilton in place of Cap and Alana King in place of Woolward and bring Chanel Henry back and take Dia in place of Min. Huh? You want who in place of Laura Woolward? Alana King.
अब बोला.
This is my problem. The problem that I have with you guys are so bent on the fact that, oh, Laura Woolward is a technically good batter, so she's not a T20 fit batter. I mean, are you guys insane to have not seen her innings, or do you guys not see something and just comment for the sake of it? At times, I'm genuinely saying I get very frustrated with this very similar kind of comments which make no sense to any of us who are watching the game that closely, Okay, Bhanumati, Jemima's captaincy has been better than our Indian team's captain and vice captain. People don't realize your words, but it is the truth. Both Harman and Smriti have taken pathetic calls. Bhanumati, why do I have to? Why have you come as such a, such a blessing? That's why I'm not even understanding who are you from your real ID, Snehashish. Balaji Sampath Kumar 7928. Trisha, you are to the point. Kudos. Thank you so much, Balaji sir. Uh, Denver Johnson. Trisha, your thoughts on Jemmy being a part-time bowler? After all, if Shefali can do it, why not her? Jemmy, in fact, said she liked bowling but was asked to go into batting. In fact, her
Yes,
coach had said about
exactly.
her
Prashant
becoming the
Shetty.
captain, so
Yes.
she could bowl. What happened to her now?
Yes, absolutely. Before after the World Cup, when we talked with Prashant Shetty sir, he said that Jemima likes to bowl. She is working hard on her bowling, and maybe the only option for her to get some bowling opportunity to becoming the captain. So at that time, we didn't know that she is going to be the next captain of DC. Obviously,
Yeah.
the chances were there,
Yeah.
but yeah, because the auction was yet to happen or on. But now, after being captain, actually, I also texted Prashant Shetty sir when she got announced that,
Yeah.
yeah. So said now she is going to bowl. So she said, let's see if she does. So as of now, I'm not saying, but you never know. Going
Yeah.
forward, she might be.
Uh, Anumati says Renuka should now get her act together, otherwise she will be dropped. What's wrong with people who say Lee and Laura shouldn't play? They are their best players, and DC is a good team just going through a phase. You seriously come through a. He does not have his phone. I'm just kidding. Bhanumati, you are so on point. I would,
Yeah.
if you are in Kolkata, I would like to meet you, and we would like to sit
Yeah.
and actually have a cricket discussion with you. Once we are back from WPL on the
Yeah.
6th of Feb. If you are from Kolkata, if you are from Vadodara, contact us when we are in Baroda. We will definitely meet you. 4th is an off day.
Yes.
So 4th is an off day for cricket, not for us. We
Just
are
before the
definitely,
final.
yeah, just before the final. We'll obviously have a lot of work, but we'll meet you. If you are in Vadodara, if you are in any other state, someday we'll try to meet you for sure, because these are very, very to the point, correct cricket analysis. Also, Bhanumati, one more question. Have you played cricket? Because it seems like it is coming from a player. Anjali, I think Jemmy give confidence to the fielders. Sri Charni is also doing good in field. I have to agree with you. You know the way Jemmy runs up.
Yeah.
एक तो वो village field आदत तो है उसकी. The other day I remember somebody was Chanel Henry, I think, was quite shocked that Jemmy from the boundary line ran and came to her just to pat her. Chanel Henry was like,
Okay.
sure, इतना तो. I love the way all the overseas players are amused by Jemmy's what do you call that, enthusiasm. Yeah. Bhanumati, Jemmy has taken some bold calls and is involved. Unlike her Indian counterpart, she has leadership qualities. People criticize people without knowing what they're going through. Yeah, I that is what I've said. And see, she has rectified also. First first match she went with Charni in the last over, but then she got to she brought in Nandini Sharma.
Yeah. Even Shefali bowled.
Even Shafali bowled the day. See, what I liked about that day was, okay, today Shafali is working, so let's use her. And I was actually a little scared that yesterday, if whether she'll use Shafali or not. This is what I liked about her captaincy. She did not, because she realized, okay, today is not Shafali's day. Let me not use her. So that is where I feel she is learning, and where it is a little forgivable is the fact that she's learning and she's new. But with your Indian captain and vice captain, the poor captaincy is not forgivable, because especially the Indian captain has been captain for donkey's years now. Now she should be taking all the right calls. Yeah, a few human errors, of course, but you have an Allah Reddy, you do not bowl her at all, is something very difficult to understand. And let's not blame Harman alone in this. The management also. Much like I keep saying that when you're praising Meg Lanning, praise Abhishek Nair. When you're criticizing Abhishek Nair, criticize Meg Lanning. It has to be the same for MI as well. If you're criticizing Herman for the call, you have to criticize
Lisa Kightly.
Lisa Kightly as well. Thank you, I had forgotten the name. Viraj More, RCB doing great even without Perry. Is that a strong WPL statement to other leagues? No, I
No,
think
no.
it's a franchisee statement, of course, that they were well prepared. But also they were well prepared because I think Perry's announcement was well made. Sutherland, I'm a little confused. I don't think Sutherland must have informed before the WPL. Sports fans, since everyone is discussing Jemmy, I personally believe that Jemmy shouldn't bat below top three. I'm okay for Jemmy to come at number four. I'm
Number
just not
four is
okay
fine.
with the kind of shots she's playing.
Hmm. She got starts,
Yeah,
but couldn't finish.
yeah. Uh, Balaji Sampath Kumar is saying both Snehashish and Trisha deserve many rounds of applause for standing for women's cricket. Appreciate your commitment both. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bhanumati, your determination is amazing and your analysis are always fair and so it inspires many people to even watch till one. Your counter attacks are sometimes really fun too on hearing some baseless questions. See, the thing is, I am in general a little like that. So, yeah. Anjali, I think Smriti and Jemmy should be captain and vice captain for ODI series. Your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I think we both have been saying that. I think when you're considering whether keeping an eye on the next ODI World Cup,
Yeah,
for a fresh start, you could have start with a fresh captain and
yeah,
everything because it is very hard for Harmanpreet Kaur. It will be very shocking if Harmanpreet Kaur continues to play until the next World
yeah.
Cup.
I
ODI World
agree.
Cup, I am saying. So let's see if what happens or not because she has mentioned that she would love to play
Mm,
until the 2020 World Cup. But yeah, I think keeping that factor in mind, I
mm,
think both could have taken a decision. But let's see. This is only one series. You never know
mm,
that going forward after the T20 World Cup, maybe we can
mm.
change. We see some changes. But yeah, I think that is why me and Trishali have been saying that maybe it was high time to give the captaincy to a new player,
Yeah,
so that she can have that all 4 years to prepare to
yeah,
understand their player and what she need as a captain
yeah.
from the team. I think that will definitely help any captain, be it Smith or be it Jamie. So let's see what happens.
Correct. Abhijit Somarajan has asked a very, very interesting question. Who is the Indian pacer who can do well in the death overs? Good question.
Kranti,
No, I think Arundhati is the only one I have.
Arundhati, Kashbi,
Yes, she has the
Kashbi, she
mean
has
Yorker
potential. Yeah,
potential, yes, but
she needs to perform
yeah,
more.
she needs to perform better. She needs to execute
Hmm.
better.
Hmm.
Prajwal Pavan, I really wish teams give a good fight so that it will be more close matches, which improves the tournament. I think the matches are getting close itself.
Yeah.
Anjali, do you think Jemmy is a good captain than Gardner? Much better. At least not. If Gardner was my captain, I would be like, what sort of captain do I have who is herself scared to bowl herself because Herman
Matchup.
might hit me?
Matchup.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Sports fan guys, why don't we find better commentators in women's cricket so that we don't come on, let's not do this. I think, look, with Anjum ma'am, I think there's a bit of a flair that she wants to bring on, and at times, it seems like she probably has not got it right, but let's not get too much into it. And I would appreciate if we don't talk about it here because I mean, come on. Shriyansh Jain, OG duo together, yes. Snehal K is asking, can DC win all four matches in Vadodara? Why not? Absolutely, they can. Bhanumati Bandhu, Nalla means nothing.
Yeah.
Reddy was taken seriously by Harman. She
We
gave her
got
a
that
chance
message
to field
yesterday
for
also.
20 overs. No one else would have done that. She's the goat. Gave her a chance to stand and she gave her a chance to see the action right from there. ठीक है यार, कितना ही ड्रेसिंग रूम से देखो, ग्राउंड से देखो कैसे लगता है. Shriyansha Navgire looks worse than Naren while opening.
Yeah. Sadly, it's true that how disappointing she has been with the bat.
Manikanta Suri. Okay, I have to take a screenshot of this. Yes, exactly. I feel Anjum gets critical many times, bringing most of emotion. That's where I like Mithali. She is crisp and more neutral, though we feel her less talkative.
Let's talk it.
Less talkative. But well, if you ask me, I think I enjoy Mithali Raj's captaincy, and of course, not captaincy, I mean commentary.
And we
And
have enjoyed already.
but also the insights. I think
Yeah.
she has some brilliant insights about being talkative. I actually would like her to speak a little more
Mm,
on, especially on conditions where what is she thinking
mm.
as a
From
captain? What would
captain's perspective.
Mithali Raj, the captain,
Mm.
think? You know, and I remember in one of these matches itself, she was like, "Why don't so and so bowl a little more here for the batter?" The next ball was that, and a wicket was taken. So there's a reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would love to hear her more. Bhanumati, people's fascination with Alana is never ending. Bhanumati, you know what? Have you heard your relatives talk about London as being the absolute
The
dream
ultimate
country?
city.
Yeah. For example, we had heard, Rohan and I had heard a lot about, all of us do,
Mm.
about the Eiffel Tower being
Yeah, yeah.
so beautiful.
And
And
then
the
you
first day when
went
we
there.
went to Paris, we were tired after shoot
Ah,
and all that, but we said we are going to walk up to Eiffel Tower because this is an opportunity we don't want to waste. And then we got caught in a bomb row where we were not obviously caught by the police. We were stopped by the police
yeah.
because there was an abandoned car which could perhaps have a bomb. Now, even after that, we walked 5-6 kilometers and reached
Mm,
Eiffel Tower.
mm.
The first reaction from the two of us was like,
Is the Eiffel Tower?
yes. And we actually went on and asked someone, this is the real Eiffel Tower? And the person obviously looked at it was like, yes. So what we realized is Eiffel Tower at night when the lights are on looks beautiful, but not during the day. What I'm trying to say is people who have not really seen something
Mm.
are generally attracted towards that. That is what is happening with Alana King. Because people have not seen Alana King bowl here, they are just judging by the World Cup performance. But also
Yes.
remember her World Cup performance, good ones, have come either in Colombo or where she has got that. She has got most of the wickets when she has not turned the ball. Here, under lights, in the dew, I don't think she's going to become a magical savior for DC.
And even in T20s,
Yeah,
Australia always prefer Georgia Wareham over her in
yeah.
T20s.
Anjali is saying, do you think Jemmy is a good captain than Smriti and Herman? Too early. Too
Yeah,
early
it
for
is too
that.
early.
Snehal K. Sneh Rana and Minu Mani not played well. DC drop these players. सबको ड्रॉप करवा दो. मैं तो बोलती हूँ डीसी टीम को ही ड्रॉप करवा दो. अच्छे क्यों नहीं खेल रहे हैं? इस बार डीसी को ड्रॉप कर देते. प्रज्वल पवन is saying, is DC missing Lanning? Um, if I'm being very honest, no.
Even I don't think so.
Yeah. Pearl, Trishadi views on Jemmy's innings in semi-final, World Cup semi-final. Do you want
History.
my views?
History.
Um, I think when I met Jemmy after the World Cup semi-final, I really wanted to go and give her a hug. But I did not, of course, because there's a decorum that you have to maintain. You can't just go about giving hugs. But I think it was brilliant under pressure and the way, I think Snehashish and I were the loudest when Jemmy was dropped during the England match because I thought
Yeah.
if unfairness had a face, that day was that. But for Jemmy to come back and show what she's made up of, hats off.
She
But
worked very hard in the nets.
but you also have to give it to Smriti Mandana.
Yeah.
I love the fact, that Smriti Mandana was there after her own nets talking to Jemmy, and it was
After
beautiful.
each
Yeah,
ball, she
yeah,
was talking with Jimmy, every ball.
yeah,
And it continued, after that England game, it
yeah,
continued for the rest of the tournament
yeah.
in every net show.
Manikanta, I'm rooting for good crowd for multi-format series. India Australia series looks like more competitive than women's Ashes. There will be a lot of crowd.
Mm.
Don't you worry. I think also if you guys have not do not know, England World Cup, I think 70% tickets have been sold.
Mm.
Paul, Jemmy and Smriti's friendship is love. Yes, it is. Uh, okay, somebody, Devil King is saying, Trisha Siso, you may wonder how DC can make Alana King captain. over Laura, but Laura got out 3 times before touch double digits by Alana. Aussie championship mentality can take DC to the playoffs. तो यही Aussie mentality ने DC को अभी तक जिताया क्यों नहीं है? Just wondering. Because you had the best captain. You
गुजरात में
cannot
भी
tell
है
me.
ऑजी मेंटालिटी, कैप्टन भी है।
हाँ, captain भी है. Anjali, I think Churny fielding in Jemmy captaincy was very good compared to Harman. I think young players get scared of Harman and do more misfielding. ऐसे बातें करोगे तो शो बंद कर देना पड़ेगा।
Scared of her.
स्नेहल, अच्छा ठीक है, लास्ट 10 मिनट्स ऑन द शो। हाँ, फिर मेरे को मेरे मम्मी को भी उठाने जाना है, बेचारी वो मेरे लिए वेट कर रही है। ऐसा मत करो यार मेरे मम्मी के साथ तुम लोग। स्नेहल के शफाली वर्मा ऑल्सो अ कैप्टन इन अंडर 19 वर्ल्ड कप इंडिया विन वन डे शी वुड गेट a chance to be a captain. Yeah, and do not forget Nikki Prasad also. I know you guys do not like Nikki Prasad for some reason. Manikanta, would you ask this question during press conference why Harman was not removed captaincy for ODI? नहीं, मुझे अपना एक्रेडिशन प्यारी है और मुझे जाना है मैचेस कवर करने, वरना आप लोगों से बात कैसे करूं। तो ऐसे अंड शंड सवाल मैंने पूछ लिए तो मेरा भी बैंड बजेगा और मैं ऐसा कुछ ना करने वाली हूँ। Look, I don't have a problem with Harman being the captain. My only logic is what I understand from whatever cricket I understand or we understand. Our point of view is it should be World Cup to World Cup.
Yeah.
If Harman is still the captain, then maybe Harman is going to play the next ODI World Cup. If not, then you don't want to be the defending champions and go into the World Cup a little confused. Sorry. Prashant Tuike. I hope you. Oh, Prashant Tuike. Is that the pronunciation? What do you think of so many drop catches and misfields in WPL? Is it due to playing in floodlight or due?
Maybe due is a factor, maybe, but still, I think some basics you need to improve, be it ground fielding or be it catching. You know the drops that Smriti Mandana drop, the Arundhati drop, even
Yeah.
Harmanpreet that drop. You cannot drop.
Don't talk to me about the Harmanpreet drop.
Yeah.
I took I think 15 seconds to believe that was Harmanpreet.
Yes.
Even when the commentators were saying I was confident, the commentators were wrong. Because it was such an easy catch. Yeah, come on.
Exactly.
There's one thing that you can. Harman can be inconsistent with the bat.
She has
Harman
been a
can be
very fantastic
inconsistent with with her captaincy decisions. But fielding is something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think all these drops are very easy catches. For that you.
But
cannot
also, when MI dropped 5 catches, there was no dew, no floodlight. It was day.
yeah, absolutely. So as a basic things need to be corrected
Yeah.
when it comes to catching or.
And I think it needs to begin from under 15s and all.
Yes. I think we already discussed with you guys about this, that the problem is from the grassroots level only.
Acha. Anjali, I think Laura and Cappy are complimenting very well Jemmy as captain. They're really backing her. Your thoughts? I completely agree with you. Especially, the way I'm telling the way they treat Jemmy, they could easily tell her the way Jemmy gets overexcited and runs around to them saying 10 things. It would take them 1 second to say that, buddy, we know what we are doing, you were not even born when we started playing cricket, something like that. But they keep that open for her, that okay, you're excited, come running in, tell us, we'll chat with you. Oh, this is a good question. Answer. 3 Singh 5544 is saying, who is a better all-rounder, Pooja Vastrkar or Arundhati Reddy?
Now I think Arundhati Reddy.
Currently.
Now. Not earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier it was Pooja Vastrkar.
Yeah.
Because of the pace at which she bowls generally. She can bowl at any phase with the new ball. At the date also Pooja Vastrkar can bowl. With the bat also she is very handy. But now injuries have been a critical part of her career. I think from the T20 World Cup, we still don't know when she will make a comeback. But if you see in recent times, last 6, 7, 8 months, I think Arundhati Reddy has made a fantastic has shown a fantastic form.
Yeah.
With the ball. I think in the T20 World Cup she was your highest wicket taker with the slowers and all. Now the and mainly the engagement that she brings within the team. I think that, and obviously with the bat also, I think she has been working very hard. In the Sri Lanka series we saw that, and now in WPL also we saw few contributions.
Denver. Trisha, that little anger burst by Shafali yesterday based on that appeal costed her wicket. It was after that she played that reckless shot and got out. Your thoughts? I completely agree with you. Anjali, I think in Hindi commentary they praise Harman and Smriti if they do any one good thing. But about Jemmy as a new captain, they do not say or praise her. See, for commentary, I'll tell you what. You have to also give it to how that particular cricketer is thinking. I don't think it is too
It's
much.
an individual
Let's,
thing.
yeah. Snehal Ketrisha and Snehashish, your analysis are accumulated and amazing to watch. I'm consistent to all your analysis on WPL. Great to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Manikanta, one of the reason I feel India won World Cup is how they handled Alana King. Other teams have struggled against King, but not India. Let's see how King plays in upcoming series. Conditions will be very different. Rupali Bhatia, Shafali played a very sensible innings wherein she was encouraging the other batters. It's a new Shafali Verma we are
Mhm.
seeing. It's a leader in Shafali
Yeah.
Verma we are seeing. Sports fan. Guys, I want to see more Indian domestic performances in WPL. Do you think BCCI should think how to bridge the gap between WPL and domestic cricket? Yes. And I think that's happening. The more age group cricket
Mhm.
you get,
WPL Speed Queen.
yeah,
It's another, very good initiative.
okay. Snehal K is saying all drop players from World Cup squad like Jemima and Shafali proved themselves in semi-final and final of World Cup. I think these two not drop again from squad. Let's hope so. अनामिका त्रिशा दी थोड़ी तो बहुत पॉलिटिक्स तो होती है जेमिमा के साथ आई नोटिस दैट इन लास्ट थ्रू 2-3 years हर ओनली सपोर्टर इज स्मृति मे बी आई एम थिंकिंग टू मच जान लो यार हर जगह पॉलिटिक्स होती है उसमें क्या है इसमें कोई नई बात थोड़ी है Anjali, I always love the fact that Jemmy always performed in the pressure conditions, be it Commonwealth, T20, World Cup, etc. While Smriti not, your thoughts? Exactly. That is why I've always said that Smriti is a good batter, but not a great as far as I'm concerned. Manikanta, Shafali 2.0 is very improved. This is only my feeling. Shafali needs to work on working with partners. She can gel easily with players like Smriti Lanning, but not with players similar playing style. She's learning, and I'm sure
Hmm.
she'll do better. Manikanta, with experience, she will also work on that. I'm overcritical, maybe. Yeah, Manikanta, I agree. Don't blame yourself for being overcritical. You have come up with a suggestion. As long as you're not criticizing, you're not overcritical. Thinking of suggestions is just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Ushnik Gardner intentionally underbowled herself. She admitted it after a post match. I think she quietly managing her workload. Could be, but also I think it has got a lot to do with she does not want to overexpose her craft, or
Hmm.
maybe does not have confidence enough. Bhanumati, nice analysis like always. Thank you so much. And the last comment of the day: why do you feel that Wall will be better than Phoebe? The consistency, because she was able to fight it out
Hmm.
when she was going through a tough phase. That's why I feel Wall will be better than Phoebe. Snehashish, let's close.
Yes. So we have taken all the comments. So yeah. So thank you guys for joining in. Thank you, Trishadi, again. But yeah, I think tomorrow again we'll be back
Yeah,
for an episode. And tomorrow, obviously, the match is there.
yeah,
Yeah, so we'll definitely come for the pre and post match show.
yep.
Till then, take care and let's see how RCB begin the Bhardoa Lake, because tomorrow again they are in action against Gujarat Giants. So,
Yes.
so can they continue their perfect run or not? That will be the main question. Till then, take care and good night. Thank you.